Hello everybody, myself Sana, psychologist working as behavior therapist in Pinnacle Blooms Network, Himayatnagar branch. Today the topic that I'll be speaking about is personality and the factors that cause personality. So what is personality? Personality are traits understood as patterns of feelings, thoughts and behavior that are relatively enduring across an individual's lifespan. So that's simple. What is personality? How we behave or how we are in a particular situation, what we are feeling in that situation. All these factors make different traits, and these traits together come about causing one's personality. So what are the factors that cause personality? Basically, there are a few factors. One is biological factor. Second is environmental factor. Third is surrounding. Fourth is family factors. So what is biological factor? Biological factor derives of two things. One is hereditary factor, second is physical stature. What is hereditary factor? Factors or genes that are transmitted from your parents or from your relatives, parents, grandparents, etc. to you. So that which has been hereditary, that which has been passed on from your parents to you during your birth time, that is called as hereditary factors. Basically the genes that plays role in one's personality. Okay, now for example, temperament. It is called as temperament. So what is temperament? The way one behaves in a particular situation. Example, we say this guy is hot-tempered, or this guy is always angry. He becomes angry very easily. So what does that mean? Maybe he's got this anger from his parents, either mother or father. So that is genetics that has been passed on to him. That is called as temperament, which is also called a hereditary factor. Then comes physical stature. What is physical stature? Everything that's happening in today's society is because of somewhere playing a role because of the factor called physical stature. For example, in today's society, they are giving so much of importance to what is called as beauty. Thin, fat, fair, dark, tall, small. So all these factors are playing role in one's development of personality. For example, a girl, maybe she is too thin and too short. So her personality changes because the beauty or the epitome or the meaning that society has put for the term beauty is tall, fair, healthy. So for her, she is not matching that what the society has set, the rule society has set. So basically, her personality is changing. Why? Because she is thinking she is not perfect enough. So she becomes more aggressive, or she becomes more shy. She becomes more of an introvert. So this can happen. Now, always this physical stature may not affect in a negative way. Say for example, this girl is thin and short. If she has that genetics or if she has that temperament in herself to overcome all that society rules or all that societal examples, then she may do marvelous. She is building a personality which is so strong that nobody can demotivate her or nobody can break her down. So personality can be developed like that as well. But physical statures affect how one's personality is affected. The second factor is environmental factor. Pretty simple. What does environment mean? One's surrounding. A kid, the first time he is getting into the factors of environment is through his school. So whatever environment he is getting in school, he is developing a personality. So for example, he has a group of friends who are very outgoing, a group of friends who are very extroverts. He will basically, being in that environment, he's picking up those traits. He's picking up those traits and he's becoming one of them. So basically his personality is developing in that aspect. Now, if another person is getting an environment where most of the kids are very backward in studies, are very introvert, are not much athletic, then he's picking up those traits. Okay, now again, this is not always 100% true, because maybe this person will develop a personality where he'll be like, I have to be different from the crowd. So, but anyhow, the environment plays a major role. There also, he's trying to have an example that this is something that I don't want. This is something that I won't be. I'll be something different. So he's developing a personality there. Either you adapt what is there, or you do not adapt and build up something new or something different. So that's how personality, the environment plays a role in development of personality. The third factor is situational factor. Now, as from school, work life, all these environments that we have got Say for example, from school one environment we have got and we have developed a particular personality. Workplace, we have another kind of environment, we develop personality traits from there as well. Apart from this, there is something called situational factors. Situational factors are something you have been into. For example, in school, a kid has been failing continuously. So what happens? The situation has made him such that he has become more introvert. He has started having hatred towards studies. He has started having hatred towards anything that is knowledgeable. Okay, now opposite. It can be that because he has been failing, he wants to become successful. So because he wants to become successful, he's built up those creative personality traits and all those factors. So situation, example is your schools, what situation you have been through. If you have lost your loved one, for example, if I have lost a loved one, two conditions can happen. One is either the person is becoming too introvert, depressed and all those things, or else they are becoming more giving, more helping hand person. So love, death, trauma, relocation, all these factors affect one's personality. These are surrounding issues, surrounding factors that cause how a personality trait is developed or decreased. After situational comes the family factors. The kid is born and then he is in a family. So what happens from the most important thing or the most important factor that affects personality after hereditary is actually the family factors. Why? Means the kid is born and he is observing everybody in his family. That is his first surrounding, that is his first environment. So whatever, and kids are very observational during their initial days. So whatever their family members are, whatever personality the family members have, the kid is observing, learning. Observational learning is happening over there. They are learning and they are behaving just like that. For example, the mother is always somebody who is very much into kitchen and very much who's clean and everything. The kid will develop that cleanliness in him personality. The father is always aggressive, for example. The kid is learning that aggression and he's showing that aggression. So that's observational learning in the family members, among family members. And family environment or the family atmosphere that the kid is getting, like there's always fights or there's always love. It can be both sides. The family members are independent, very independent. The kid is also going to be very independent. Wherever he goes, he's going to be independent. The family is always as a group. They have done everything as a team. The kid will have more of team development or leadership kind of traits in him. So family also plays one of the most important role in how a personality trait is developed. So I hope from this video you have understood the 4 main factors that affect personality, how personality is developed, and that it can be both positive or negative. Basically both nature and nurture, which is the environment. Both nature and nurture plays an important role in the development of one's personality. Thank you. Have a nice day. Fatimatul Sana, working in Pinnacle Blooms Network, Himayat Nagar branch. Thank you.